Greetings. Welcome to Limitless Alchemy 808. I'm Patience and I'm exhausted. It's been, I don't even know how long now, but basically every morning, no matter what time I go to sleep, I've been waking up around between 5:15, 5:30. It's just around those times. I try not to look at the clock when I wake up because I've read that it actually will, I don't know, well, especially with neurodivergency. I mean, I'll just focus on how much time I have left to sleep and then really not sleep at all. And I've been trying to go back to sleep when I wake up in those times, and sometimes I will. I've had a couple lucid dreams in those instances, but other times, like this morning, I could not go back to sleep. So I'll just lay and breathe and focus on what I'm grateful for, but I am glad that my Ankh charm showed back up. It was in a hamper that I don't use, and not sure how it got in there, but it was under a towel that was in the hamper, and I just picked up the hamper, took the towel out, and there it was. And sure enough, so this little circle of metal here is called a jump ring, and the jump ring was ever so slightly skewed, so it created a little space for it to, the ball chain has like a very thin strand that holds all of the beads together, and it just slipped through that tiny crack in the jump ring. So I'm just pretty amazed how it even got off and hopped into the hamper there, but I'm glad it's back. That's cool, you know. Eventually I'll get an Ankh tattoo, so yeah, and no matter what, all the energy you claim is always with you. But just some other things I'm pretty exhausted with is how in front of everyone the president has received money from his friends under the guise of lawsuits, and that a meme agency has unofficial access to all of our personal information. And I read somewhere that there's a small business law being passed where we have to, I guess, identify ourselves. I'm like, but I already did when I pay my taxes. Whatever. Things change in a blink of an eye. But it's just amazing to me how millennial it is to name something so that should be respected and dignified, right? An agency of government, if that is what they aspire to be, to name it after a meme. And I mean, I get the meme coin and all that, but yes, we should have fun. Yes, we should approach life with innocence and merriment for no reason. But how, like, who's laughing at that, really? It's not cute. It's not cheeky. I mean, I've been seeing a lot about cringe and corny and all that, and this is a cringe vlog. I mean, I started off reading tarot, and then now I just come on here to talk. And a lot of the things that I've said and a lot of the things that I've even done up to this point are considered cringy by a lot of people and corny. And that's fine. Everyone has their own opinion. I like being around those who like to be around me. I don't really worry about what other people think. I mean, yes, please hold me accountable. Absolutely. The great thing about integrating the ego is that it supports the shadow. And we have a lot of trauma responses, and one of them is to cultivate narcissism because you're in such survival mode. And I just feel that the director of the meme agency, whatever title he wants to hold, he's just afraid of us seeing how vulnerable he is. And the president, well, he just don't want to do prison time. So, survival mode, right? They may have all this perceived power and wealth in 3D, but they're quite scared of what could happen to lose it all. And that's normal. That's human. That's ego. I can definitely say that I, to some degree, had narcissism. It definitely ties into eldest daughter syndrome, and I released all of that. And the ego cultivates the personality, so you can never kill it. You're just gonna kill yourself, and your ego won't let you do that. That's why your jaw is strong enough to bite off your own finger, but you won't do it because you want to keep that finger. Unless, of course, you're in a state of mind where that doesn't matter. It also, concerns me that there's a stimulus being floated around, and honestly, while I'll never refuse money in the sense of, I mean, what are the circumstances of the money? Because I love money and money loves me, I am money. I mean, embodying human experience, we have scruples, morals, right? Ethics. And it just feels like hush money for a pittance. Because if this is taxpayer money that has been saved by such meme agency and such actions by meme agency, why aren't we getting back 100%? If that's all the money that was extra, or that's all the fat, so then come on, let's cook it down and make some gravy. But we're all just silly little guys, aren't we? So I'm just gonna start talking. I moved this past weekend and I got the most sleep I have in quite a while. Being physically exhausted will do that to you, because I'm still feeling pretty exhausted. Yeah, I got really great sleep Friday night, and then Saturday I stayed over at my best friend's because he's probably got infection in his amputation site, so he's gonna see his doctor tomorrow. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna take care of him, and he thinks they may have not removed everything from the initial infection in a different part of his leg, hip area. So yeah, he's gonna go tomorrow, see his doctor, and his doctor's gonna fix him right up. And I'm glad that he's decided to take time off from work to fully recover and heal, because he just pushes himself so much. And I know he does it because he is he wants to take care of everyone around him. But we had like fallen asleep kind of early and then woke up in the middle of the night and hung out for like I don't know, 2 hours. I think we watched this like 90s cop show and smoked some dabs and we scratched a lot of scratchers this weekend. It was so fun. We had lots of fun. But I'm just so grateful for everyone that I've seen who's not taking what the current presidential administration and meme committee, they are a meme committee, subcommittee, so I've seen, and you know, it with the lofty aspirations of being an agency. But in any case, I mean, I'm just really glad for Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and of course Bernie Sanders and many of the other politicians that have voiced their concerns. I believe there was a representative from Texas, oh man, I forgot his name right now, that he initially wants to impeach the administration. And you know, there's the predictions are that that's not going to happen because majority is Republican. And Republicans, please remember that this is someone who is convicted of crimes from the previous presidency. And now he's committing even more crimes. In fact, he's emboldened to commit these unconstitutional acts in front of it's just blatant, and all the blatant lies and being corrected by other leaders. We're no longer the leader of the free world. So congratulations. And that, I believe, is leading to a lot of the exhaustion. The taxation of energy, the siphoning. Yes, we can put up boundaries and recall our energy and, you know, block and everything. But it comes to a point where it's such an energy that you can't, it just seeps in. And the best thing to do is to transmute. And to transmute, we create. And so I'm here creating this segment of this video to reason, to appeal to one's better nature. This is where we can benefit from multi-partisanship. This is where everyone's vote, everyone's voice matters and is accounted. Ignorance is bliss, I understand. But even if it may not be affecting you now, it will affect you at some point. In possibly the worst way imaginable. Not that I wish any harm or any misfortune to anybody. But I'm not in the Oval Office.